It's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. You went over and back. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Jordan is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Pippen. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, down low.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Rose. Over Cunningham. The kick out to Rose. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King. Irving looking over the floor. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Iverson against Rose. Over Iverson.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Chamberlain, and it goes down 2 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Jordan following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Pippen, and Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Passes it to Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Lets it go from 14. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Billy Cunningham.
That's good from Cunningham.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
Now here's Rose. He has 5. To the middle. Noah in the post. Chamberlain on him. Noah's shot is off. Here's Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
One of the best dunkers in the league off the drive. I mean, he's often still hanging in the air while other guys are on their way down.
Here's Rose. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Noah. He doesn't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Butler. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Cunningham kicks to Chamberlain. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Grant dishes the Rose. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Theus. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Rose against Iverson. Chamberlain with the block. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Butler. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain with the basket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Theus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Butler kicks to Rose. To stop the drought. That shot missing. And So it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
We've got Chamberlain. Cunningham is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Irving. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Chicago has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. Rose passes to Theus. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Iverson. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Bulls trail by 14. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Outside Butler. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Cunningham's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Drills the three-pointer.
He's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Cunningham. And it's Iguodala in for Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Inside, here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Bulls trail by 15. The pass to Theus. Chamberlain with the block, and they get it back. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
So it's Chicago now. And he drives in. Love trying to break loose. And it's Theus missing. Theus has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Passes it to Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It is good.
And they've been hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Hartley is checked in for Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Theus. Love outside. Here's Pippen into the lane. The teardrop falls in. Pippen's got 6.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Theus. Michael Jordan on the wing. No one near him. And that's good for 2. Jordan's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a musical rhythm to his game.
To the inside. Love. Chamberlain with the block. Now here's Iguodala. Defense is right there. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Theus. Pulls it from the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Iguodala kicks to Iverson. Driving in, and the rejection by Love. Outside Pippen. Kicks it out to Love. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Malone's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. Love dishes to Pippen. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Iverson.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Looking to get back on track here.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
He gets that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Rose. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Tries again. Wow, he nails the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers,
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Michael Jordan. He's out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back.
A great job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And there's the pass to Barkley. Now here's Malone. He's guarded by Love. In close. That misses off the backboard.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Jordan, the pass to Rose. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Outside Rose. Over Greer. Rose with another miss.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
You just don't want to give Andre Iguodala that kind of lane because you get that kind of highlight.
Bulls trail by 21. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jordan kicks to Rose. That one misses. Good work defensively by Malone.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Malone with the block.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Philadelphia with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is long. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. And Barkley throws it down hard.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Thea's the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. For the 3, it's tipped, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Malone dishes to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
3-pointer, Butler. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls. Anything they can do to get him started.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Barkley right side. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Jordan kicks to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something.
Oh!
How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Theus missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Barkley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Rose. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborate. Improvising and organic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Cunningham is out there with Barkley. Then there's Irving. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Greer in at the 1. Levine with it. Saramago, defended by Barkley. Rose in the post. Malone with the block. Here's Barkley, and Barkley throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Sloan shot is off. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Levine. He dishes it to Grant. Six to shoot. Here's Sloan. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Irving. Barkley outside. Here he goes. Whoa. And that's a rugged play.
Gracious. No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
And stolen by Iverson. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And Barkley throws it down hard.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And it's Sloan with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Iverson. Good on the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Levine up top. He's covered by Irving. Levine passes to Kukoc. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Chamberlain down low. He's covered by Grant. Now Levine. On the wing, Kukoc. Back to Levine. Irving with the steal. Here's Chamberlain. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Levine dishes to Kukoc. Wants to get it to Grant and does. And stolen by Iverson. Irving passes to Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sloan. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Levine. Pass to Sloan. 1:11 left in the fourth. To stop the run, out to Kukoc. 5 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it and went right into the shot.
Irving dishes to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Sloan, that's good.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Chicago with the ball. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Kept alive. Here's Chamberlain. Banked in off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Down low. Right side, Levine. Three-pointer, Kukoc. Missed it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole